Hello, my dear viewers. Today I want to talk to you about something that has been on my mind for a while now. Why it's perfectly all right to be average. Now, I know that sounds like a bit of a controversial statement. After all, we live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages about being exceptional, being outstanding, being the best. And don't get me wrong, striving for excellence is a noble pursuit. But I think sometimes we forget that being average is perfectly fine. First of all, let's be honest. Most of us are average. That's just a statistical fact. And that's not a bad thing. Being average doesn't mean you're not special or unique in your own way. It just means that you're part of a large and diverse group of people who are all doing their best to navigate this crazy world we live in. And there's something quite comforting in that, don't you think? But beyond the comfort of knowing that we're not alone in our averageness, there's also something to be said for the value of mediocrity. You see, when we focus too much on being exceptional, we can sometimes lose sight of the things that really matter in life. We can become so obsessed with achieving greatness that we forget to appreciate the simple pleasures of everyday existence. We forget that it's the small moments of joy and connection that really make life worth living. And let's not forget the pressure that comes with being exceptional. It's a heavy burden to bear, constantly feeling like you have to live up to some lofty standard of perfection. It can be exhausting and anxiety-inducing. But when you embrace your averageness, you free yourself from that pressure. You can relax and just be yourself, imperfections and all. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, isn't it important to have goals and aspirations? Isn't that what makes life exciting and fulfilling? And of course, you're right. Having goals and aspirations is incredibly important. But here's the thing. You can have goals and aspirations without needing to be exceptional. You can strive to be a better version of yourself without feeling like you have to be the best. In fact, I would argue that setting realistic goals for yourself is actually more conducive to growth and self-improvement than setting unrealistic ones. When you set goals that are within your reach, you give yourself a sense of accomplishment and momentum that can propel you forward. You build confidence and self-esteem, which in turn can help you tackle bigger challenges down the line. So, my dear viewers, I hope I've convinced you that it's perfectly okay to be average. In fact, I would argue that it's more than okay. It's liberating. When you embrace your averageness, you free yourself from the burden of perfectionism and allow yourself to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of achieving when you're not constantly trying to be exceptional. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, stay curious and stay kind.